So Legends Fest 2024 came to a close, and goddamn, it was beyond lackluster. Some incredibly broken units and some super sleeper builds. But hey, it was an experience. Am I right, Tooch? How you doing?
I'm doing great, Rainbow Sir. This Legends Fest was the greatest thing to ever happen to me, and I can't wait to rank every single one of these units in the broken tier. I'm still trying to think about what order I want to put them in.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be hard with those kind of units. Yeah.
Yellow Goku Black on top, baby!
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. As Tooch was already saying, we're gonna rank though every kind of unit that came out. That is a summonable unit. No, we're not using We Stands Have No Limits Goku in there. He would definitely be #1. But hey, those guys are definitely incredible. Do you want to start, Tooch?
Sure, why not? I'll get this ball rolling. So, how do we want to do this?
Best to worst?
Let's just go. You know what? I'm gonna reorder my things real quickly, and I'm just gonna start from part 1 to part 3, and just go right in order with what released. Let's start this off with such a great unit to release in the Majin Buu saga, the one and only Videl, the new Videl. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna spend a hot second talking about this character because that's the only amount of time I can spend on this character. Yes.
That's part 2.
Wait. Sorry.
We're gonna start from part 1 to 3. Yeah, let's start with Videl, by the way.
Alright, sorry, I had a brain fart. You guys, this is why I quit Dragon Ball Legends. This is getting too confusing for me now. You know, I don't like to read, I'm a fan. Alright, so, part 1, we have Red Future Mai, is what I meant. Yeah, she's alright. No, honestly, this character's pretty solid. This is the first character I actually pulled to start this anniversary, or this Legends Fest. I didn't pull Vegito, I didn't pull Goku Black, I didn't pull Frieza and Cell. So this is the only character I pulled. Overall, I think she is built pretty well. I think honestly, I saw some people when she first came out say that her ult didn't hit too hard and they wished it hit harder. I'm gonna be honest, I never have any issues with her. I put her on a hybrid Saiyan team just to test her out with Ultra SSJ2 Gohan and Purple Gohan just because I don't want to touch Future right now. And she was fine. Like, I honestly think they built her pretty solid, and I'd say she's average. I don't think she's very good. She's definitely not broken, but I don't think she's just or even like why, you know, like why they even put her in this game for this festival, whatever. So I'm gonna leave her in average tier right now. I never have a problem with her in PvP, but she does enough. I think she does just enough for me, at least.
Interesting.
I'm thinking, where are you gonna put this girl? I feel like you are gonna put her in the category, if I had to guess.
Really?
If I had to guess.
Okay, if you had to guess, then I unfortunately have to disappoint you, my friend, because in my opinion, and opinion many others, when I talk with them about that unit and with personal experience, that Mai is an incredible sparking unit. She is very good for me. Mai has basically one of the most annoying mechanics that came out. She can endurance she has endurance nullification with basically just existing. So what you can do is basically just combo with VB, and right before you hit the endurance, you can switch into Mai, use one blast, or even just tap attack when it's low enough, and he dies. So Mai actually has so many great gimmicks. Her green card gives her cards. She has a lot of combo potential. Her damage is really good. Her ult actually hits like a truck. And her animations are really good. Plus, she is a great support. She has death buffs. She has a disrupt. She has... Was it Sakana manipulation? I don't know that right in a bit. But she has so much support. So she is not just average for me or definitely not. And average is kind of too low for me. She is definitely very good, but definitely not broken. Very good sparking unit, in my opinion.
All right, can't argue with that.
So, when we of course have on one side a sparking that is very interesting, very cool, and very good, then obviously there has to be another side that is Cell and Frieza. Cell and Frieza is basically just a one-to-one gimmick character. The only thing that is unique about them is the ceiling mechanic, and that's about it. Horrible ki, horrible damage. The damage can be there, but there's no combo potential. They can easily get disrupted, they can easily lose their ki, they can easily get cover changed. Just annoying, and probably the weirdest thing ever I've seen is you gain the ceiling mechanic during a tag switch. So you're basically forced when you tag switch to use it, because when you switch that again, it's gone. I don't know why. Roshi with his main is so much better. That means if you don't want to use it, just don't use it. But there, as a tag switch character, you are forced to switch to the other character to gain ki, and most of the times cover nullification. So it's just bad, just poorly designed. So for me, that unit is eh. I wouldn't say it's why, because it's not a disgrace. It is just a unit that you want to use for because you want to have fun in PvP, not just because you want to win. They are not gonna win you matches. I mean, sure, there are gonna be some occasions where you win, but they're not gonna carry you. Not even, definitely not in the high ranks.
Honestly, just straight up, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna put them in eh. Like I said before, I actually didn't pull these guys at all, but they don't have anything going for them. Whenever I fight them in PvP, at least, they don't do anything. They literally don't do any damage. I feel like they don't tank, and as you already mentioned, obviously the most annoying part with them in my mind is their stupid ceiling mechanic, which I still hate that mechanic to this day. Legends, please don't make any more characters with that. With that, I know they will. Eventually, they're gonna put a Trunks out from the future, but they don't have anything. They literally don't have anything. You can't put them on GT. You can't put them on powerful opponent. Like, I guess the only two saving graces with this character are just the fact that they're a tag unit, which I think does make their value go up a little bit compared to like a normal sparking, and also just their ceiling mechanic. Literally, they don't do anything, and that's honestly kind of upsetting, because when we saw this reveal, I remember we were in the Discord, we were like, that's weird, but that's really cool. Like, they really came out of left field with that one. And just looking over at their their kit really quickly, like, charges switch gauge by 100, does 100%, 110% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 70%, increases arts card draw speed. These all sound like pretty solid, like alright on paper, but they don't reflect in the game. Like, I feel like there's some characters that their kits look pretty solid and pretty good, and some even look broken when looking at them on paper, but then they end up not being as good, or they just end up being meh. And I think that's kind of just what happened with them. I think there was a lot of potential with them, especially to put them with a GT tag, even just to buff the GT tag a little bit, since they're not really being celebrated, and they just, I don't know, they kind of whiffed. Like, this would have been such a cool character to run in PvP, even if they still had their stupid ceiling mechanic. And I think Legends honestly kind of just fumbled them. I think they just did them a disjustice. I don't think they should have been like broken, but I don't think they really should have been as bad as they kind of are, in my opinion. I think it's time to go into part one, the major units in this game. I'm gonna take the better one of the two. I think, at least in my opinion. Rainbow might have a different opinion. And I'm gonna take
Tooch.
VB.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Jesus.
put him.
You
I'm gonna put him
me.
in very good. I'm gonna put. You thought I was gonna pick the other one.
Dude, you literally said you're gonna pick your personal better one. I might disagree. I was like, holy shit, no way you're gonna do this.
That's the clickbait for the video. We're
Yeah.
gonna put that in the
Oh my
thumbnail.
god. Even I
That's
was
the
scared.
intro. That's the thumbnail. Yep. No, it's VB. It's transforming VB. I want to first start off before talking about him. I want to say I'm tired of Vegetos in this game. I don't know about you, Rainbow, and I understand we don't have an LF transforming base to blue Vegito in the game right now. Well, before his character came out. I don't know. I think we have so many in the game now. I love Vegito as a character. I think he's starting to get oversaturated in this game. I would love for them to start doing other characters or more like game original content instead of putting out a 500th Vegito and then a 600th Gogeta next year and everything. Like, we have the LFs, we have the Ultras, we have regular base sparkings for most of the models of each of them. And this wasn't that hype for me when the trailer was going on. However, they've made this man very, very good. Just the fact alone, when his unique gauge gets full, he ignores any kind of cover change or anything related to the sort. And yes, that does mean also with Gohan, he just ignores his gauge completely, by the way. That's a very good unit. That's a very good unit, and that's not his only thing with him. The fact that he can restore health, the fact that he can destroy cards, he can just disrupt like crazy. This character does a lot of damage. In base form, he's okay. In blue form, obviously, that's where he really shines. And I feel like it would be a disjustice if they didn't make him arguably the best unit to release in this Legends Fest, if not top 2 or top 3. So I am glad that they did give him justice at least, but I personally just want to say I hope we don't see another fusion Vegito and Gogeta for that matter for a little bit of time. Please, Legends, focus on game content, original characters. Pretty please. But
we're getting another Daima banner, and I'm gonna be hyped for it.
We are, and that new character that they will release that everyone now knows about will definitely be top 1 in the game because he didn't stick his thumb up and say he's the best. But anywho, this Vegito, I'd put him at very good. If I had to rank him specifically, I think I'd put him at 1 or 2.
I can totally agree on that.
You have him broken, don't you?
LFVB. He is, without a doubt, my least favorite unit that came out in Legends Fest.
Alright, so we come to agreement on something.
Not because it's VB, not because it is a Vegito, not because it's a fusion overall. It is the fault how he was made. VB, or I don't know Gogeta that much, I mean besides the transforming yellow one, VB was always built around combo mechanics. VB is built that you are getting 99 comboed all the time when his gauge is up, when he transforms. You ignore so many reduced key mechanics. I mean, when he reduces key, he has no vanish. You just transform and everything is back and you just continue. When you get a green, you can wait another 2 months. It is just too ridiculous. He has his counter, like you said, against everything. He ignores gauges, every single gauge, not just Gohan's. Basically everything. UI, who's UI? It's just super unhealthy for the game. He's not even fun to use. I mean, if you enjoy basically just comboing 24/7, not dealing the craziest amount of damage, you just build up the damage, then at the end it's a lot, but it's just not that much. It's for me, it's boring. But if you enjoy it, then well, congrats to you. But for me, he is not fun, and that's why, in my opinion, he would be in Y. But because he is how he is, he's obviously broken. And he's arguably number 2 or number 1, how you want to see it. I personally think There is a debate that we will talk later. Okay, I guess I'll do his not very beloved stepbrother too. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. There are so many people that despise my opinion about this unit. But let me just get one thing straight, and maybe then people can basically understand what this is. LF Goku Black is the biggest flop I've ever seen in any kind of Legends Fest ever. When he came out, listen closely before everyone gets mad, because it's a Goku Black. I know, I love Goku Black as much as you guys do. Goku Black's kid had a false advertisement that they changed later on. And now listen to this, it is a true story. Dummy sued Bandai and get the money back because they falsely advertised Goku Black's kid. That's how bad it was. Another thing that is bad about him. He was so bad. He gained an awakened equipment, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks later, because he did nothing. He didn't tank. He didn't deal damage. His health was a joke. He gained his own quote-unquote unique equipment 3 weeks later when he launched. It never happened before. Besides, oh no, there's one. The GOAT Super Vegeta. But besides him, no one ever achieved that. And if you are still protecting this guy, then you are just coping. I'm sorry. Now he is good or okay when he transforms. But he started as a scam. He started garbage. So don't ignore the facts. Accept that what he has on his kid, he is not doing good. Nothing is good on him. He is okay. I'm sorry, guys. I am truly sorry if I hurt your feelings when I say this, but he is not good. As much as I love Goku Black too. So where would I put him? There is no argument. Let me say it so people can at least be kind of happy. When you have his equipment, when you have him higher stars, when he transforms, he is very high average or super close very good. But everything else, that's why I put him there. For me, he is Y. Why is he that badly made? Just why? Just everything is just weird. I don't get it. They probably were just focused too much on VB, how to make him good, and then they were like, oh shit, yeah, wait, we have a second unit? Just give the rest that we wanted to give VB on Goku Black. That's it. Positive things. He has great animations. He has a cool LF. His damage is good. That's it. Oh yeah. I forgot to say, but I have to mention it. Base green card, his counter that doesn't lock you in, that doesn't reduce his vanish, just key. What the fuck were they thinking? Was horrible green. I'm sorry. How can you defend this man? Okay, Tooch, I don't want to get more beef on our fans, dude. I have to stop there.
I'm gonna ignore the fact that he got an awakened equip to make him better, and this guy is going straight in top tier garbage. Why? Why? I don't care if he got his awakened equip. I don't care if it made him a little weedy bit better. No, I don't care. Throw that equipment out. I don't care. I'm judging him based off of release because he is a part 1 Legends Fest headlining unit with his big brother over there, Vegito Blue. And you know what? They made him so bad. And I didn't call this. Never mind. Sorry. I didn't call this. I figured this man, as soon as they dropped his kit, was going to be bad because he's defense. They took a page out of the old Legends handbook. I know a lot of recent units that have come out the last year, maybe even 2, that have been defensive, especially Ultras and LFs, have actually been pretty solid. But if you played
Agreed.
Legends anytime back from early 2023 or late 2022 all the way to the beginning of time, 2019, May 2019 by the way, when this game released, you would know if they released any character with defense type, they were trash. They said, oh, we made a couple of good ones, so we're gonna have to make a bad one again. We're gonna have to take a page out of our own book and go back to 2019 because this guy is hot garbage. He does nothing. Damage? No. Tanking? Absolutely not. I go in there with my purple any character. Let me go in there with purple Revive Hun, who has no plat, no Zenkai, no unique, no nothing. Let me go in there with him and let me one-shot this man into space and further into the ground with his blue card, because this guy is trash. He has nothing good going for him. The only thing is sort of his animations. His LF is all right. His animations are all right, but that's it. I would never touch this man with a 10-foot or even a 15-foot pole in PvP, even if I pulled him. When I saw that he was as bad as he was, I laughed, I skipped his banner, and I said, we carry on, because Legends fumbled a headlining, to start your Legends Fest, a headlining unit. They fumbled a headlining unit. I don't know. I don't know. He's going in wide. I don't want to count his equip. I just don't. If it made him like broken, I think that'd be one conversation. But it's a headlining unit. He released 2 months ago. You should be good. You should not be anything less than average if you're dropping. And he was, I don't even think he was top 20 in the game when he dropped. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think that. And I don't even play Legends like that anymore. I really don't. And I think that's pretty accurate still. So he's going in Y. I'm leaving him there. We're moving on to the much better unit. The much better unit, Rainbow, that released during this Legends Fest. Part 2, the correct time when this character dropped. Videl, not part 1. Part 2, the best Videl. I'm gonna put her in Y category.
But why?
Because I don't know. I don't see this character, Rainbow. I've never fought against this character. I have seen no videos on this character besides Garesh's video that said for the title, do not click on this video. So I listened. I was a good boy. I listened and I didn't click on the video. I have no idea what this character does. I have never seen this character in PvP at all. I didn't pull her, obviously. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put her in Y category because I'm literally asking why. And I'm asking why you dropping her for this festival? Why not? And I know, kind of a hot take here, but why didn't we get a Gohan from the Buu Saga? If anything, for a Legends Fest. And I know people don't like Gohans because they make them broken. And I know Toshi likes to spam Gohans. We already got a couple this year. And by a couple, I mean 3. But still, if there's anything that you could drop, why would you drop a new Videl that I'm pretty sure, correct me, Rainbow, if I'm incorrect, I'm pretty sure she only buffs girls with her unique abilities, and she doesn't do anything for Gohan at all. I think if she did some buffs with Gohan being a member, I would move her up just because of the support value with that.
Oh, she does.
She does do Gohan?
Yeah.
What does she do for Gohan?
Damage and healing. And sub count.
Damage, healing, and sub count.
But so insignificant. I can talk about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave that to you. Honestly, you know what? I take back what I said. She's still staying in Y, even if she does stuff for Gohan. I don't understand. However, before I end it, I'm gonna put her in Y, but I'm still gonna put her in front of Goku Black just because she should not be better and he should be so much further up on the list. So I'm gonna leave it with that.
This is gonna be a tough one. How can I describe this piece of shit? Okay. First things first, just to end up your thing. This is historical. Goresh never, ever stopped a video because of a unit that was so bad. He always has like a list how he showcases the units. And for Videl, he only made one video how her animations are and her kid. He never continued the 14-star and the arts boost videos. That's how bad she was. Anyway, this piece of shit is literally the biggest disgrace I've ever seen, that you should put money on the table to pull basically nothing. When she dropped, she didn't even touch PvP, besides you wanted to lose or have like a 50% chance to lose more. This girl gains her endurance when she has another girl tag. That means when you are not using another girl tag, she is useless. She gains heal when she has girls on her team. She gains her vanish through quick attacks. What that means is basically when you vanish and you quick attack, but the enemy vanishes too because he actually knows the kid, you are vulnerable and basically useless. Videl has the worst mechanic in 2024 I have ever seen in my entire life. When I read this, I was literally pissing my pants. That's how bad it was. I was literally thinking, what were the developers smoking to make that kind of unit as bad as she is? She has death buffs. Dude, you can literally put Hercule on a team and he's more useful. And I'm not even joking. This girl should literally stay under Spopovich? I don't know. Under the foot and just beg for mercy because that girl did nothing. She is Y and not even close the worst. She is the biggest meme. She is... wow. She's literally just wow. Videl is a unit I can laugh at, and Goku Black is a unit I'm literally sad and disappointed. I'm literally like a father looking at a son that literally just did all the wrong choices. And Videl is basically like, yeah, you're a disgrace anyway. I don't give a shit. Oh, man. I mean, at least we can finally start with some good shit. Finally, some good fucking food. Tamagami number 3. Let me just get this straight. People hate Dragon Ball Daima. So what they see is an LF unit they don't care, which is just insane. And they don't even care even more the Sparking unit. They see Tamagami, it's not a recognizable Dragon Ball character. It is not a Saiyan, so it has to be irrelevant and garbage. Guess what? It is the best Sparking unit that came out in Legends Fest. He is insane. He tanks. He has incredible damage. He has Force Hammer that yeets you out of the battlefield when he hits your blue. He has insane support. He gains buffs by collecting Dragon Balls. He has anti-Rising Rush mechanics that literally he gets stronger and tanks Rising Rushes. He has endurance. He has everything. He is crazy. So stop shitting on Tamagami. He is super fun to use. He has great animations. He is really, really fun. Is there anything to say? Let me see. He is annoying to fight against, but he is good. I don't care that you hate Rainbow Daima. Ignore the facts. Don't ignore the facts. I mean, he is good.
Be real. If you guys watched Rainbow's and I's summons for this guy on this, well, not this guy, but for we both summoned on this banner. If you haven't checked out the video, go check out the video. One of us got insanely lucky, one of us didn't. I think you can guess who did and who did not. But
I was unlucky.
This
You don't believe me?
Jokes.
Check the video, link down below.
Yeah, check the video out. This guy's got jokes. Tamagami. When I pulled him in that video, I will say that, and Rainbow said, hey, don't worry. He's actually pretty fun to use. He's solid. I laughed. Because I didn't want him. I wanted the Goku, of course. Super Saiyan Goku. I'm not the biggest supporter and fan of Daima, but it is growing on me. I do enjoy it now. And this guy is growing on me some more. And after using him multiple times, I can say this guy's very good.
Yes! I'm told
happy.
you.
I am happy I pulled him. The only thing I don't like, which makes perfect sense, I'm not complaining about it, I'm just saying, is his tag. He only buffs Daima.
Fair, yeah.
Which makes sense, of course. He's from Daima. He's not an android. He's not a Saiyan. He's not human, hybrid, Namekian. You know, there's nothing new for him, whatever they call like his species, race, whatever it is. So it makes sense. I get it. It is what it is. And when we get more Daima characters in the future, I have a good feeling that this guy is going to be a staple on that team for a decent while. A pretty solid while. Like Rainbow said, blue card yeets anyone off the map and does a lot of damage in the process as well. It's not like a weak blue card, but you can switch out technically whenever you want. It's a strong blue card, and he eats you off. Tanking, very solid. Healing, very solid. Green card, getting more cards. I don't have a lot of bad to say about him. He's surprising to me. He's very solid, very good. I don't have him above Vegito, but I will say I thought he was going to be eh. I was upset when I pulled him, I'm not going to lie. Like, I was sad. And my opinion has changed since then. And I am very happy about it. So I'm going to have him very good behind Vegito.
Let's go to Majin Buu Saga again. He is a unit where I was like literally, I think did I record this video with Super Saiyan with part 2 reaction of reveals and stuff? I think so. I was just looking at it and I was like just saying why. Not because I dislike this unit, don't get me wrong. I am a very huge Super Saiyan 3 supporter. But why I said why is because why did they choose another Goku? Why not, for example, a Super Buu or any Buu variation? And another time, why is this Goku basically VB with one specific thing that is different? He has endurance nullification. The rest is basically the same. The gauge is different, okay. And the only thing that makes him so much different than VB is VB has this broken mechanic where he ignores every gauge, but Goku doesn't. But instead of having the broken mechanic, he gained endurance nullification. So he is basically, he gets value because he has something that VB doesn't, but VB has something that is, in my opinion, even stronger. Just ignoring everything. So, for me, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is, in my eyes, VB but bad. Or not bad, but worse. So he is still great, he's still crazy, he is still a great asset for Majin Buu Saga that is basically not the year of GT, yeah. But he is solid. Not a great banner on. I mean, Daima's banner was like infinitely better, but it doesn't matter. So for me, LF Super Saiyan 2 Goku transforming into Super Saiyan 3 is number 1 and very good. He is not broken, hell no, but he is a very, very, very good unit that you can easily run like now. He is meta, but he is not even close to VB. Like VB is so much superior. So yeah, Goku number 1 and very good. But what about you, Tooch? What do you think about Super Saiyan 2 Goku transforming into Super Saiyan 3?
I called this accidentally the night before reveals and stuff in our Discord group chat we have. I came out of left field and said, I'm still waiting for a good SSJ2 Goku to come out in this game because the only ones that we've gotten are hot garbage, even when they released.
Yep.
Rainbow then followed up and said a SSJ2 transforming to SSJ3 Goku would be fire. And I said, Rainbow, my dear boy, I agree.
And we got it.
And we got it. We got it. Somehow, some way, the next day, the reveals and stuff happened, and we literally got it. Why did he have to come now? Why did he have to come during Legends Fest? Any other time, I'd probably summon on this banner because I really want a good SSJ2 Goku. And you know what? He transforms to SSJ3 even better. But why during Legends Fest? The timing to me is off. I personally don't like the release timing with it. And like you said as well, he's just the Walmart branded Vegito Blue that just released 2 weeks before him, 3 weeks before him. It's literally carbon copy. Just take off a few things. It's, I don't know. They're even the same color. Like,
yeah,
we got two greens.
That's the weirdest thing. We have
like,
3
why?
green Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. LF.
I don't understand. Like, so it's like you want to help maybe the Majin Buu tag, and you're like, all right, but what? They don't need green. If you run this guy over VB, that's a little crazy to me. Unless you just want to use this guy because he's SSJ2 Goku and goes to SSJ3, then fine, sure, have fun. But pairing him up with VB as well. Thankfully, I have not been on the opposite side of this, but I've seen some green, yellow with these two boys and everyone's good old favorite Ultra Majin Vegeta. They 99 plus combo with ease. I've seen countless videos on it, countless shorts, countless TikToks, countless YouTube videos where they don't stop. They just keep going because if you're gonna have a Walmart brand version of the character you just dropped 2 or 3 weeks before, at least make him a little bit worse. In my opinion, it sucks to say, but he's good enough that it makes them paired together super, super annoying. I don't think I can put him above my boy Tamagotchi number 3. I think I'm debating on putting this Goku on the top of average or last and very good right now, behind VB and Tamagami number 3. I think for now, I'm going to leave him in very good behind Tamagami number 3. And I'm going to see where we rank the next 2 units. And judging by that, he may move. But I'm on the fence with him right now. Just any other time, Legends, and I think he would have popped off. Like a normal, like just a random 2025, like February, January LF banner, like that'd be dope. Not the year of literally Majin Buu saga buffs, it seems like. This wasn't the time. And to pair him up again 2 weeks, 3 weeks after literally his dad dropped before him, I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. I'm not proud of it, but he is good. He's got to be up there, in my opinion. Which, now, Rainbow.
Yes.
This leads us to 2 characters left.
Yes.
Goku. Super Saiyan Goku Mini.
Yes.
Why is he so good? Is it because he's Daima? And because people probably on release probably weren't going to summon for him, because I feel like that's what Legends does a lot. They figure out this character's not going to be as hype, so we're going to give him better kit. I honestly think that might have something to do with it a little bit, but they also maximized on the timing of this version of Goku that dropped in the anime, and I think they nailed it. I think they nailed it. The timing, I feel like he's just getting more and more hype since his banner dropped, which is perfect and what you want for a unit. I've fought him a decent amount of time in PvP. I haven't had the most difficult time with him going against him personally, but I can definitely see his potential. I mean, when you start off the game with 170% to damage inflicted and you reduce your own damage by 70%, that's pretty solid. He's reducing impact damage, as well as increasing his arts card draw speed, as well as -10 to his own strike arts cost, which nowadays I know there's some characters that do raise your arts cost, and it does. This is kind of minuscule, like -10 is really nothing when you look at that, but it still helps. It's still something, and I appreciate it, and it's just enough to have him just kind of keep going. He can destroy cards, he has a unique gauge, of course. I mean, I don't think they missed. I think he's just gonna get better and better, and just like Tamagami number 3, once we start getting more and more Daima characters in the game, I think he's gonna be a staple on the team for a good while once again. You know what? I'm moving Goku down. I'm moving Goku to average. I'm putting him above Mai. Goku will be number 1 in average. Mai will be behind him. I'm gonna put this Goku in front of Tamagami number 3 and right behind Vegito Blue. I wish I pulled him. I'm still low-key a little bit upset that I pulled Tamagami number 3 over him, but
Wait, you haven't pulled him once?
no, because I was saving my CC for the Ultra unit that was going to release this Legends Festival, that I'm glad I predicted right, or was assuming it was going to be right, thanks to ABC. So yeah, I didn't pull him, but he might be a character that I actually go back on the banner, and I do try and pull. He's the only character on this list that I will do that for, that I have not pulled yet, or pulled in this Legends Fest, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna leave him in the middle of very good, 1 behind Vegito, 1 in front of Tamagami.
Okay, I'll make it quick and painless. Super Saiyan Goku Daima. He is without a doubt, and not even close, my number 1 LF unit that came out in Legends Fest, and probably one of the most fun characters I've used in a long time. He really reminds me of last year's Red Beast. He is basically Beast Gohan in this year, just revamped with new mechanics, more mechanics, and just basically more damage. He gets stronger the more green he gets. He gets a blue on green, sounds familiar. He hits like a cannon with his blue, sounds familiar. And his animations, I don't care if you don't like Daima, his animations are beyond beautiful, and his LF might be easily in the top 3 of the best LFs that are in the game. They cooked with this unit, and it wasn't even close. Oh man, I like him. So you said a lot about him already. So I'll put him. It's kind of boring, but it is just easily convenient. He is the number 1 and very good. So for me right now, number 1 is Daima Goku. Behind it is Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Behind him, it's Tamagami number 3. And last place and very good, it's Mai.
So, Ultra Beast Gohan.
Yes.
The Part 3 final Legends Fest 2024 character to release. I think a lot of people were expecting it to either be him or MUI as the Ultra, which I think is fair. I was hoping it was Beast. Just, you know what? I'm biased, okay? Obviously, I'm biased. I'm a Hybrid Saiyan fan, huge Gohan fan. That's my boy. I'm gonna have some bias with this. I was hoping it was gonna be Ultra Beast instead of MUI. We got him. You know, Rainbow, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed with this guy. The fact that they made this man the Ultra, and his, I don't know what it is, but his animations are just, I don't know. His card animations, just to me, they look blurry. They don't look nearly as crisp as other Ultras that we've gotten recently. And that kind of upsets me. They had so much potential to do with this guy. And the fact that he's like looking behind, I think that is dope. I love that. But the fact it's not clear and it's not more zoomed in, it doesn't ruin it for me. But it's just like, when I was thinking Ultra Gohan, this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting. Now, with that said, that is the only negative thing I have to say about this man. I love this man. Biasy is here. Ultra Beast Gohan is going number 1 in broken tier for me. I don't care if VP has a better kit overall. I don't care if people think VP is broken and this guy is just perfectly balanced or whatever it is. This man is number 1 in my heart, and he is up there in broken category. This dude, when you read his kit, oh my goodness, they dropped this kit, and everyone that reacted to that in our video went, here we go again. Gohan Ball Legends is back, baby. And I was sitting there, I don't even smoke, but I was sitting there with my sunglasses on, leaning back, feet up on the table, smoking a cigar, thinking, yeah, we about to pack these people in PvP with this boy. Then I proceeded to get trapped on his banner. I didn't pull him in 40k CC, but then I pulled him on the 43rd KCC summon, but that's besides the point. Gohan, screw you for that. Toshi, love you, hate you. Yep. This guy, when you read his paper, or when you read his kit at the end of the day, he looks so much more broken than he actually is. And he's, I think, the first summonable Ultra character to be perfectly balanced to a point where this is where we should have normal Ultras kind of here. They shouldn't be lower, they shouldn't be higher in Ultra Super Broken category and be undisputed number 1 in the game. The fact that you can have a realistic argument to have him number 1 in the game or number 2 behind another Legends Fest unit that released in the same year as him in the same time frame, I think is perfect. You can say he's number 1, and people probably won't bat an eye. You can say he's number 2, people probably won't bat an eye. He came with a brand new mechanic, the Special Beam Cannon, where you have his very strong blue card. which you can get multiple copies of very easily. You have his ult that does AoE damage, does massive amount of damage. You have his unique gauge that if people they try and do a Rising Rush, excluding VB, a Rising Rush or an ultimate, just you cover change into him, and then you're like, nah, let me counter that. You lose that ult, you lose that Rising Rush, and now you're taking massive impact damage as well off of that cover change. You pair that up with a special beam cannon, the new mechanic, which I'm very excited to see how they implement this mechanic in the future with other characters to release. I think it's only healthy for the game that they keep releasing new and fresh things. This guy is #1 for me. He's #1 in my heart. I don't hear people say. I love him so much. He's so fun to play with. Yes, I run him on a hybrid stand team. Of course I do. Sue me. I don't care. He's #1. But I am going to move VB up to broken as well, right behind him. And that's because I can't keep VB in the same category as him. I'm sorry, outside of the same category as him, when there is a realistic argument to be made on who's 1 and who's 2. I have him 1. I have VB 2. They're both in the broken categories for me. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. They cooked with this guy, and cooked in a perfectly nice, balanced way, in my opinion. Not broken. It's not Gohan Ball Legends. It's Dragon Ball Legends. And enjoy the game with this guy and the rest of these Legends Fest units, especially Yellow Goku Black, on the same team as him. Rainbow, I pass the ball to you, my friend.
Are you ready?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. If you are all familiar, I made the reaction when Beast Gohan got announced. I wasn't happy. I was annoyed. I saw the ink. I was like, okay, it looks great. Then we saw his full cover. I was like, oh no. Okay. His back turn is a good pose, but weird perspective, no movement at all, and just, I don't know, doesn't feel like it. His animations are actually pretty good. I really like them. Some are just like weird. I think actually a special beam cannon looks kind of like a copy and paste from the LF animation from Red Beast, but that's totally fine. But besides that, and besides the massive shaft I had with this unit, let me get this straight. Beast Gohan, Ultra Beast Gohan, is arguably the most fun broken unit I've seen in a long time. He has so many mechanics that are basically where people are saying this is just hilarious, but he is not annoying. He is not Majin Vegeta, guys. His damage is crazy. His counter with Rising Rush is satisfying to gain. His counter when he deals damage is satisfying. His damage is cool. Using his active skill, oh sorry, I meant active gauge. Yeah, Dagon. Is fun to use. Ultra Beast Gohan is the definition of how you make a broken unit fun and not tedious. And don't listen, he is not ruining the game. Good disrupt, cancels rising rushes, cancels everything that is a forward strike, insanely damage. His gauge is great. He is hard to pull. But Beast Gohan is, besides everything I said in the beginning, easily, and in my opinion, not even close. So when people are saying VB is stronger than Ultra Beast Gohan, I am sorry, he isn't. But it's not like Ultra Beast Gohan is a tier above. It is false. But if you are pulling VB in front of Beast, I'm like, no, not for me. And it probably will stay for a long time because hybrids stays forever probably in Toshi's heart, especially Gohan. And for me personally, Beast Gohan never missed. His blue broke the game. His red, most fun unit in Legends Fest 2020. No, 2023, not 2020. What am I saying? And now his Ultra variation, still one of the greatest, most fun unit. He is #1. There you go, Tooch. Your favorite character, as always, deserves praises because he is good. He is insane.
We will catch you in the next video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, day, and night. And whoever, at the end of the day, all jokes aside, whoever you really want out of this Legends Fest, I hope, if you haven't already pulled them, I hope you do pull them before the banners do go away, because it is very upsetting to not pull one of your favorite characters in this game, and I understand that. So I wish you all the best of luck. May you please, Toshi, let them have their units, whoever it is that they want. You know what? Even if it is the Goku Black Rose or the Videl, I will say, you know what? Never mind. No, screw that. If you want them, no. Bad. Delete the game.
Nobody wants Videl.
Delete the game. No, you don't want them. All right. I'm done. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe. Bye.